What's up, YouTube? So I wanted to make this video basically chronicling my experience with the Samsung Fold and my nightmare with Verizon and Samsung when this screen failed right here. And I wanted to document it quickly after the issues I've had the last couple of days before I forget the details. Now, this is going to be kind of convoluted and a messy story, but some of you guys going through this, just bear with me, and I'll tell it as clear as I can. So first of all, I got the Samsung Fold 4 as my first folding device from Verizon last fall, which was September 2022. I had my first Fold. Let me first say I loved it. Like it's very handy. I use it like this most of the day, and when I've got time at night or something to sit down and read, I will flip it open and read, and I really do enjoy it. It's handy. I had my first one for 6 months, and it got a dead pixel right here in the middle of the screen, just a black dot. And I messaged Samsung, or not Samsung, I'm sorry. I messaged Verizon, and I was like, hey, it's got a dead pixel. And no questions asked. They send me out a replacement, no problem. I had it the next day, swapped my SIM card out, and I asked them about the warranty at that time. I said, what is the warranty on these phones? Because naturally I was worried about this happening again. Verizon told me, as long as you're paying for the phone through us, through our payment agreement program, it's under warranty. So the payment agreement program on these guys is 3 years because this is a $2,000 phone. I was 6 months into this agreement. I said, okay, that's fine. If they're going to replace it, no questions asked, I'll stick with this phone. I'll just use it, and if it fails again, I'll get another one. Well, it failed again. You can see this one was a lot more of a catastrophe. I didn't drop it. I didn't get water in it. I just opened it one day, and this is what it looked like. And you can kind of even hear it when you go to open and close it, that like the hinges have failed or something's moved out of place. The screen protector is still on it. That's another thing I'm going to hit on a couple times in this video. Do not ever remove this screen protector. If you do, it will void your warranty. They will not fix anything. I knew that already. I had read that, and of course I never have removed mine. So anyway, no big deal. I thought, right, I'll just get on Verizon. They'll just send me another one like they did the first time. Well, I got on there, talked to an agent, and the first agent I talked to, which was a Tuesday morning, they said, yeah, so I told them what happened. I told them that there was a visible crease on the phone. I made sure they knew it wasn't from a drop or damage. And they said, listen, we advise that you take this to a physical location and get it inspected to confirm you aren't liable for a damage fee. I said, how much is a damage fee? They said, $300. I said, oh my God. I said, okay, yeah, I'll swing by a physical location and have it inspected. I swung by a real Verizon location, and I had a real Verizon employee look at my phone. And you can see, guys, there are no damaged. I mean, I've always had it in a case, and I don't drop it. Like, there hasn't been, there's no spots where it would have fallen. There's no spots on the phone where the screen would have fallen, nothing like that. And a Verizon employee inspected that, and he agreed. He put it in the notes section. He said, yeah. I said, asked him at the store, I said, can you process this for me? He said, no, but I'll put it in your notes. Get back online, and they can do it. I said, okay. This is Verizon Tier 2 support. So I get home from the store, fire up my laptop. So I get home from the Verizon store, I fire up my laptop, and I get with another agent. And I went through 3 agents that night. They would tell me, they kept telling me that I needed to contact Asurion for my warranty, for my insurance, to file an insurance claim. They kept saying, I see you have Asurion. Please head over there and file a claim. We'll give you the link. And I would say, guys, no, this is not an insurance deal. Insurance is for loss, theft, or damage. None of those things occurred. This is a malfunction, a device failure. It's a warranty problem. I went through 3 different reps over the course of about 3 hours. Finally, I'd had enough, and I called them out on Twitter. I called out Verizon support on Twitter, and They DM'd me and said, we're going to take you to a special chat area, secure chat area, and we'll try to figure this out. So they did. And this Verizon support told me, oh, the reason we can't replace it is because we don't have those phones in stock. I said, oh, okay. And the guy went on to say, yeah, we don't stock these phones just because of this issue with the crease. Okay, so now we're getting into the weeds here, guys. It's super ridiculous. And they said, you know what? What I can do is I can move your contract from this phone to the other phone on your account that has no contract, it's paid off, and then you can get a new phone on this one. And I'm like, what? You want me to just move this contract that was $2,000 that I still owe $1,400 on to another line, continue paying on it, so I can just buy a new phone because this one broke? And that's literally what the person wanted me to do. And I said, dude, isn't that the same as just swapping the SIM card from the other phone to this one? He's like, yeah, pretty much. This is nuts. So I think I'm at least getting somewhere by this point because he's telling me that they don't have the phone, right? And I'm thinking, okay, maybe they're just telling me to file an insurance claim because they don't have the phone. They have no way to replace it. Kind of sketchy, kind of greasy, but whatever. So then I go to Samsung warranty. So Samsung warranty, they don't want to just send out a replacement like Verizon. They want you to take the phone to a service center. The problem is there is no service center within 100, 150 miles of my location. So my only option was a mail-in service. And let's just say they'd have the phone for 10 days, and he couldn't really tell me in the chat if the Verizon repair or the Samsung repair service would repair my phone at no charge. He would only say they will review the phone, look for damage, and help you, as best they can. And I know the screens for these are like $600 or $700. It's not even worth it. So that was infuriating. So I came back to work the next day and got back on Verizon again, hoping I would get the same or similar agent that I got the Tuesday morning that told me they would replace my phone as long as it was not damaged. And lo and behold, I did. I got a different agent, and I was very careful with my words. You do not use the word damage. Do not use anything like that. I said it's malfunctioned. You can feel the hinge failure when you open it up. It was not dropped. Make sure you tell them that. And he said, yeah. He said, you're sure there was no damage from dropper or liquid? I said, correct, none. And he said, all right, we'll send you out a phone. He said, we don't have your color. We don't have the gray-green, but we have it in beige. He said, is that fine? I said, yes, that's fine. You guys can see this phone is perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. And so this basically confirmed with me that I'm being absolutely railroaded. Verizon knows there's issues with these phones, and they're running away from it. Verizon's trying to get you to file an insurance claim like it's your issue. Asurion and Verizon are trying to get Samsung to handle it. Samsung's trying to get the other ones to handle it. It's a complete farce. So anyway, I will keep you guys updated. I'm going to get my new one tomorrow, and I'm going to send this one back, and we'll see if they try to. I don't know what these little marks are on the inside of the screen. I think there's something to do with the hinge system pushing up on the screen or something, because you can kind of feel them. But those aren't marks that I put on there. And if they try to say that's damage, it's going to get really, really ugly. So I'll keep you guys posted, and we'll see what happens. But for my Fold 4 people, just know I've broken 2 of these in a year. I still have 2 more years to pay on this contract. I would just stick with the regular Galaxies if it was me. All right, I'll keep you guys updated. Verizon support, garbage. Samsung support, garbage.